Howdy partners and lady partners. Got Spanish holster package. Ugh. Gotta make sure I open this without showing you my address. First for me to, oh. Alright, I'm gonna stop that. Do a little slide out review. Wait, did I say Vanish? I meant Eclipse holster. Got a new holster. So you know. Let's see what they said. They said, thank you for supporting our small business. Superior customer service, ships in 1 to 3 business days, handcrafted in the USA, nice. Lifetime guarantee, also nice. And a 10% off code at the bottom. I think I found a 25% off discount online for, I think it was Insider 25 or something like that. In case you guys decide to order from here, go ahead and use that code. It'll save you a little bit of cash moolah. Still ended up being a bit much because I did opt for an IWB Delta wing, a wing removal kit, and anything else that costs for upgrades? No, I took it from 69 to 79 to 83. Yeah, it's a discount on there. Took off 12 bucks, so it went down to 71.40. The shipping was $12.95, so that went back up to, yeah, I can actually just show you this. I can't show you this, I'll have to cut that out. My bad, I didn't realize it told you basically what city I lived in because of the VAT tax on there. It tells you the state, the city, and the county I live in, so that'll be cut out. Sorry, that's why there's a gap there. Hopefully it's a smooth one. This is the holster. I opted not to get a fancy design because I think it costs $15 to get a design on it instead. Seen a bunch of Instagram videos and ads and stuff for it, and so I did some research on it, and it looks pretty good, so I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll do it. I went for coyote brown and for the carbon fiber because I assumed the carbon fiber would be lighter. I don't know if it's real carbon fiber. I'm assuming it is because it says the material is carbon fiber. It doesn't say carbon fiber colored. But carbon fiber colored coyote brown because I thought that would match pretty closely. It does match pretty closely. Not 100%, but pretty dang close. That's a really good fit. Wow. Wow, that's a really good fit. Hold on. Golly, okay. That's nice. I mean, look at that. It just slides right in there. Perfect. That's beautiful. Okay. I do like the look of it. With these fancy clips. The whole, you know, got the wing and everything. I went for the green. All of it's customizable, which is really nice. So you can go for a cheaper version. You can at least save $14 if you don't get the wing and the clips for the wing. I think all of the different versions of this is free. Let me see. Yeah, it's just the DCC monoblock clip, and that one was free. So that's nice. Good discount. I like the color so far. Feels pretty good quality. Definitely firm. It looks like it's adjustable, especially if you get this wing kit on it. So I will give a feeler test in just a minute. I need to go get my hair cut. All right, I'm going to ask you to please ignore the slightly messy room. So, using the RXM, I'll have a review on this pistol coming soon as well. I just want to get some more rounds out of it first before we do that. Just because, obviously, pistol preference is going to be 100% personal choice. So it's mostly just going to be about more objective, not subjective factors with it. So, you know, I'll still mention the fact that it's super comfortable. I really like the way it feels in my hand and stuff like that. But it'll mostly be reliability and things like that. But the Eclipse holster, so far I'm liking the looks of it. Feel like it'll be pretty good. Feels high quality, looks high quality. Came in pretty quick. let's go ahead and go for a tester here. We're gonna be testing out the appendix carry. That wing, I can already tell the difference with that wing versus any other holster I have, because I don't have a holster with a wing on it. That is pretty nice so far. I'm gonna go ahead and see how easy it is to slide in there. Has a nice click. I'm not personally seeing any print. Well, maybe a little bit, hold on. It's definitely easy to rip out. Way easier than just to pull out if it's not clipped into your pants. Oh, I should zip up my pants though. Maybe it's gotta be one swift motion. It's not too bad. You definitely need those blades to, or not blades, but those little, come on man. The little razors to clip in, but I guess that's why if you see in there, they have those little pieces of metal that stick out and up so it can clip onto your belt and you're able to just rip it out. I'm gonna pause this so I don't expose you too much to myself. So I put it back in and I tighten my belt down an extra click. Toss that in. I'm not, you know, I do think that wing helps. I think it just sits a little high overall, because if I do this motion, you can definitely see it. With my fabric one, I don't think we're beating that on concealability, but if I'm standing normally and I don't expect to, you know, do the Superman pose too much while I'm talking to people, I don't think it'll be that noticeable. Yes. So, concealability is probably still getting a lower factor. Access though, ease of access, super high rating already out the gate. Let's go ahead and test the sit down comfortable. Wow, I'm shocked. That's actually very comfortable. It's just sitting right above my pelvis, resting a little bit on the, what do you call that, a fupa? I think is what they call it. Anyway, I'll have to test this out while I'm at work, sitting in different positions, stuff like that. But just default right out the gate, very comfortable. I might want to do a slight little adjustment, get it more at an angle whenever I'm just first going to sit down. But even from sitting down, way easier access. Oh, I'm definitely going to be ripping out some stomach hairs. Oh, shiza, using this thing. That was not very smooth. The wing's also coming out when I do that. Maybe I should try to put the wing underneath so it kind of pulls up as well. Helps me. Oh, I just ripped the shit out of some hairs. Okay. This is a little painful. It's not bad, you know? It's not bad at all. I do think I like it. I like how small the form factor it is. Obviously they sell mag holders too, and my other one just has a mag holder attached to it. So does the Vanish holster. But so far, if I had to do a 1, 2, 3 rating, obviously I need to test it out more while actually using it as an EDC. So I'll be EDCing this for the next week or two here, getting a good feel for how comfortable it is in every position and in every activity. I think the comfort is going to be probably top tier out of the 3 that I've shown so far. The Vanish probably is going to be the least comfortable. That fabric one I showed in that Vanish holster review is probably going to be the second most, and I think this one might be the most comfortable so far. Excuse me. I think ease of access is also going to be number 1 on this one. I don't think I have a holster that gives me, excuse me again, golly, that great of ease of access. I think its only downside, slight downside, will be concealability, but obviously I'll continue to play with it. Make sure that I find like the best position for it to be in. So, no worries there. We'll leave an update in a couple weeks once I kind of play with it a little bit more, wear it a little bit more, get more hands-on experience with it. But so far, I put it either at 1 or 2 on the rating. That fabric one that I showed off, a 2 or a 1, and then the Vanish, a very solid 3. Like, Vanish is not competing right now. It's not as comfortable, doesn't conceal super well. I mean, it does conceal pretty well, but it's so uncomfortable at a good concealment height that it makes it just kind of not great. And the ease of access is way worse than this one. So this one's more comfortable, easier to access, and the only thing that it might not succeed at super well is the concealment. That fabric one has great concealment, but it doesn't have as great of ease of access. And it's more comfortable than the Vanish, but not quite as comfortable as this. So when it comes to those three, concealment, this one probably gets a 2, maybe even a 3 out of the 3. The fabric one gets a 1. Vanish might get a 2 or a 3. When it comes to comfortability, this one might end up getting a 1, but that's just initial impressions. I need to spend some more time with it. And then when it comes to ease of access, this definitely gets a 1 out of 1 or 1 out of 3. Vanish gets a 3 out of 3, or sorry, 2 out of 3, and then the fabric one gets a 3 out of 3. So comfort though, Vanish is in 3rd place, and then it's just a tie between these two. And in concealment, it's kind of a toss-up, but I want to say the Vanish, because it has more modularity on where you can wear it, it might still steal the 2nd place. But even then, I'm not sure, because I just got to play with it more. The fabric one, I can conceal 100%. You just can't tell it's there, even without a wing, nothing like that. Just the way it sits in my pants, it's impossible to tell. The Vanish one, still movement dependent, and when I sit down, you can kind of tell a lot more. And then with this one, we'll have to wait and see. But so far, I think it's better than the Vanish. So I will get you guys an update in about a week or 2. I hope this was useful though for the time being. Peace.